Your name, please.
Jonathan.
Johnny. Gaz.
Yes.
Right, Connor.
Yes.
First of all, we're going to talk about the Man of Steel. You're familiar with it?
Yeah, I've seen the Man of Steel.
Yeah. Let me ask, are you familiar with the Man of Steel film?
I have not seen the new Superman film, no.
Oh, you haven't, so...
I am.
Oh, you are?
I
Ah,
am.
what did you thought of the film before, well, what went through your head before you actually saw it?
Well, before I saw it, I was hoping they wouldn't use... Like, my biggest worry was the cliche use of kryptonite. That was the one thing that I thought would probably happen. I was actually pleased that they didn't use it. It's nice to see Superman have other weaknesses.
Alright, that's quite interesting, yeah. Didn't thought of that. Didn't thought of the kryptonite. Well, yeah, they didn't say anything about kryptonite.
It was nice to see a change for once.
I saw the trailer when he was walking down the road and there were trucks passing by in sort of like the Alaskan hinterland, and I thought, oh, I've already seen that. That was in Superman 2. So I wasn't at all impressed.
Alright, so that's your general thought of just Man of Steel, just seen from that one single clip?
Yeah, whatever was on the trailer, it didn't inspire me at all.
Right.
So the teaser trailer in the cinema.
Yeah.
Very impressed. Saw that Zack Snyder, director Zack Snyder, was attached to it. Thought, wow, you know.
I believe that he's quite famous for
Watchmen, did some other movies.
yes,
really
sci-fi films.
Exactly. Really big budget, sort of kind of really quirky sci-fi films. Thought maybe it'll be a good reboot. Maybe. Not so much. Next question.
Yeah, that goes on to my next question. What were your comments or thoughts of the film after watching it? What was in your heads just after?
Just after seeing it, I was impressed, but at the back of my mind, I could just started calculating how many people must have got hurt in some of the fight scenes, and I was thinking, that's not like Superman. He's you know, supposed to be the fly real fast, saving everyone from all the bullets kind of guy.
That's quite very different from all the Superman films, even though very typically he would either go turn the world back so he could just turn back time or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old Superman, but this was kind of different.
It's a bit darker, a bit more real. It's easier to relate to him if he's got more than just the one weakness, and if he isn't capable of just saving the world.
Nothing special. Acting was wooden. Too many chase scenes. The action was just, it really was just too much action. You know, that kind of Transformers action where you just you don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah, because really with the same thing going on, it was a good book. Sorry.
For a Superman movie, it was way too dark. Just the, you know, the color of the movie.
Do you know what was the actor's name?
Nope.
Henry Cavill. Do you think he was quite a good Do you think he was a good actor to be chosen to portray Superman?
No, he looked a bit buff. He looked a bit too superhero-y. Christopher Reeves as Superman was great because he carried off Clark so well.
No, I didn't think he had no depth. No depth as an actor. I didn't really like him that much. I mean, he's chiseled and he has the features to play Superman, blah blah blah, but I don't know, just what's the point of remaking a Superman film if you don't do anything better, you know?
Did he look like Superman?
Did look like Superman, yes.
So he did look like Superman, but...
He did look like Superman, but as far as portraying him, that's his acting too.
I actually think he was. It was quite interesting to see a new guy do it. And he didn't disappoint me as the Superman before him in Superman Returns. That guy was a terrible actor. I don't remember his name.
How much different do you think, well, is Henry Cavill towards the Superman actor who did the original?
He's Probably, I think he looks less like the original Superman comic book character.
Do you consider, even though you've seen the trailer, Man of Steel to be a good film? Can you argue that?
I don't know. It didn't look good. That's why I haven't sought it out.
Alright.
Overall, it's a very good film, but it's probably not my favourite superhero film of all time.
Yeah. When do you put it in the scale? What do you think it's an okay film, or like a bad film, or a really bad film?
Rubbish. Pure rubbish.
Are you familiar with the upcoming sequel of Man of Steel 2?
I've not known if there was a Man of Steel 2 coming out, but I've heard of a Batman vs Superman sequel.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're not?
No.
You really don't know?
No.
Wow, okay.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, right. So, if you are familiar, I don't know, do you know they're also planning to include Batman and Wonder Woman?
I know that for about 8 or 9 years they've been trying to do a Justice League movie. And so I presume this is trying to get on the back of Avengers Assemble so that they can do team movies.
No. But that makes sense. That will be very interesting. And who will be playing Batman? Pray tell, Matthew Dixon.
Well, I'm gonna get into that. What are your thoughts on this sort of idea of a film?
I will see it.
Oh, you will see it. Are you excited that they...
Not really.
It'd be interesting to see what would happen with Wonder Woman.
Any ideas what would the plot would include?
Not really. Not unless it's an early hint at a Justice League movie.
It's just because I just searched on the net for this, and there's a poster of both two heroes, and it has a quote from I think it's The Dark Knight Rises. Or it's The Dark Knight Returns, sorry, I get that. Where has Batman saying, I want you to remember the man who always beat you.
Yeah.
Do you think that would hint anything?
Probably. I mean, I always expect Batman to win a fight between Batman and Superman. He's just smarter, by far.
Do you know who's going to portray Batman in this film?
I've heard rumours of a particular actor who's already murdered one comic book character.
It's Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I was...
Now, this is quite a difficult question. This is probably the most big question gonna have. What are your thoughts of Ben Affleck taking up the role of the Bat?
I think it's going to be awful. Ben Affleck is horrible at superhero movies. He's the first person I know to have acted so poorly as Daredevil that he actually reduced the overall value of the comic book series. So.
The person who's going to train the new Bat, the new actor, is Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck? We have his son.
Really?
Come on, look. We got him off at eBay. He's a bit grumpy. He's got a V-bone on his head. That's why he's grumpy. Check it out.
What are your thoughts on Ben Affleck betraying the Bats?
I'm interested.
You're interested?
I'll watch it.
You know who
I'm
Ben...
intrigued to see how he does it. I think he's going to be better than George Clooney.
Oh, you know about the George Clooney incident?
Robin, yeah.
Yes. What do you thought of him being Batman?
You know, I was a kid when it came out, so yeah, I liked it. But now, yeah, I like George Clooney films though. I think he's quite a clever director and actor.
It doesn't seem a good idea. I don't like him as an actor, but I didn't like Christian Bale. I hark back to the days of Michael Keaton, who shouldn't have done it, but was quite good.
So you thought that Michael Keaton was probably the best actor out of all?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, probably that is my thoughts as well.
Certainly, George Clooney is one of the worst, but that was just such a terrible film.
Do you consider he will take the role seriously or just disappoint us, the fans?
He's going to disappoint everyone. It's going to be horrendous.
Ooh, I think the fans will be satisfied if Wonder Woman is played.
Well, that is rumours, that is. But Batman.
Okay. Yeah, I think fans are always going to be grumpy whenever you make a change.
They're already grumpy, they are.
Whenever you go inside somebody's head and change their image of something, I think people will get really upset.
He'll try and take it seriously. I'm sure he'll try and do his best, but I'm not sure that he can turn around a load of fans that prefer Christian Bale or whatever.
Do you think that Christian Bale was a good role to portray the Bat in the Free film?
I disliked Christian Bale as Batman.
Not Bruce Wayne.
No, actually, yeah, he was all right. No, he was terrible as both. But my main problem with the Chris Nolan ones was Michael Caine as Alfred.
Yeah, so I had to agree with that. With Ben Affleck as Batman and combining these two famous heroes together, do you think this Man of Steel film will be a good film, or...
Do we know who's doing the scripting of it yet?
I don't know.
I don't know either. No.
I think it has the potential to be good, but they might want to do a recast. Because Ben Affleck is not my ideal choice for a Batman.
No.
Oh, you don't think so?
Not a great film.
Yeah, some fans agree with that. They think it's going to be another George Clooney film, but with Ben Affleck. It's one of those films that they may think is too cheesy, too corny, and probably the big companies would support them even though they're in it for the money.
Yes, probably. The problem will be that Christopher Nolan rebooted Batman in a very realistic kind of way, and he brought a lot of sort of realism to it that wasn't there before. He completely did away with the fantasy side of it. So I think if you bring that back, it'll almost spoil the recent Batman memories that we have. So,
I know for a fact that most of the times with these two heroes, they've been more portrayed in cartoons and more in anime than in real life. Do you think that would be sort of a good move of going from cartoon towards real live action?
The market demands that it's for a blockbuster that it be live action, really.
But do you think it will be sort of look good for it?
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the preview stuff of it. I don't know who's writing it. I don't know who's directing it. So I'm afraid I can't comment on that.
Oh, I know that the two heroes have been together, but only been together only in the media of cartoons.
Yeah.
They've been shown more on cartoon than live action.
Yes.
Do you think this could be a bit of a jump for...
I think it's a bit early to try and put those two heroes together.
Do you think we've just been adjusting towards the cartoon? Cartoons has been okay, but live action is kind of creepy.
The live action could be.
I mean, like the Dragon Ball film.
There are some live action ports of good animated features that have ended up being awful. Absolutely terrible.
Okay, that's fine, thank you. And thank you. And thank you much, John, for this interview.